Street Feast is fucking brilliant. That's basically all you need to know.
The thing about Street Feast is that one person is doing one great thing, whether it's a hot dog, whether it's a stuffed naan, whether it's yum buns, and they're focusing on simple flavours. So it's really, you know, salt, fat, sugar, sharpness. Those are the things that's all great haute cuisine in a 3 Michelin starred restaurant is, but just with a lot of wank tied up in it, so they can charge you 300 quid a go. Street Feast strips it all down, and each place does one thing well and just lights you up.
Certainly feels like it's going to be an Olympic year for street food generally. I mean, not just with the sites that we've been opening last year and what we're about to do this year, but looking at other sites, and also just the sheer amount of interest from traders. More and more people are wanting to get involved, which is exactly what we want.
What's been great with Street Feast, it doesn't just bring the crowd, it brings the excitement, it brings the energy, it brings the vibes. It was only when we met with Street Feast and we saw that we had a platform where we can guarantee the masses, the energy, the volume, that actually it was a viable business then. Without that, we wouldn't have been able to launch.
What's really interesting about street food is that if you look back 2 or 3 years of those guys that were standing in the rain, in the dark, shivering in car parks, they've now got their own restaurants. So in a way, street food is the future. These people are the stars of tomorrow.
I'm about to open a restaurant, which is a little over 2 years since I've started. And I think Street Feast is a large part of that, for me to be able to do that on my own so quickly. It's allowed me to really fast-track my brand. Street Feast is the sort of place that makes me want to stay on the streets. You know, it's a part of a community, not just the customers, but with inside Street Feast. There's just something in the air.
I share a studio with the guys at Street Feast, and they're great guys. There's always people popping in and asking questions. They seem to be a real support network for all of their traders and, you know, people who are interested in the scene anyway.
One of the hardest things about setting up a street food stall is actually getting people to notice you and your brand. And I think working with Street Feast has almost given us a stamp of approval.
Having worked with Street Feast now and built relationships with sort of the key players, it's been great having the support, whether it's from Twitter and marketing, whether it's from production, whether it's from any sort of support we need from a business acumen sort of perspective.
It's a good way of learning about how to run a food business. You're concentrating it down to your pitch fee, your produce and your wages, and that's pretty much it. That's all you have to really worry about. Not only can you trade and make money, but you can actually develop a brand, you can develop your business. So that kind of awareness, there was no way you could build a brand with such influence and traction throughout, you know, your community without something like Street Feast being there.
One of the things that's important to us is each year we add and bring more people through, you know. We're looking for people who have got some original ideas in terms of how they can present their food, the people who've got an honest connection with their dishes, you know. So anybody with passion, anybody with the originality, please let us know, come forward. We'll be dying to hear from you, and we've got so many opportunities for people like you to come and trade.